Karnanidhi says he is hurt by the delay in bail for his daughter but doubts if there are political overtones to it. The AIADMK's grand entry into Ripon building, Saide Dureswamy sworn in as Chennai's mayor as Amma looks on.
கடந்த தேர்தலின் பொழுது நாம் சென்ற இடங்களிலெல்லாம் குப்பைகளை பார்த்து முகம் சுளித்த அந்த அவலத்தை உணர்ந்து போர்க்கால அடிப்படையில் சென்னை மாநகரத்தினுடைய குப்பைகளை அகற்றுவதற்கும்
Arterial junctions are under sheets of stagnant water with the northeast monsoon marking arrival in Chennai. In Kotagiri, heavy showers bury a family alive. Kudankulam has a new messiah, the nation's missile man Abdul Kalam. He plans to survey the coastal installations and present a report. Amma ticks off another poll promise. The Chief Minister announces 4,000 rupees relief for 1.7 lakh fishermen. The Chennai City Police handcuffs fall on a woman who duped 134 victims, promising them loans. And squash champion Deepika Pallikal and fitness guru Basu keep their promise. Meet baby Ganesh with Diwali goodies and new hope. Good evening and welcome to NDTV Hindu. You're watching News Tonight with me, Anu George. Let's have a quick look at what's making headlines across the country. Sushma Swaraj visits ex-BJP MPs in Tihar, jailed in the cash forward scam. Arvind Kejriwal says various charges against Team Anna member is a conspiracy by the government, and if Kiran Bedi is found guilty, let she be hanged. But there's urgent need in bringing Lokpal. Banks are now free to give you higher rate on your savings as the RBI frees up saving rate. Twin grenade blast near Lal Chowk in Srinagar and at Batbalu. At least 3 CRPF jawans have been injured. An all-out war between the centre and the Mayawati government. Jairam Ramesh writes to the UP government slamming it for misusing central funds. Farmers of 40 villages in Noida extension reject higher compensation move. Supreme Court demanding their land back. In our top story this evening, DMK chief Karnanidhi returned to Chennai this evening after a tense weekend in Delhi, where his daughter Kanimuri would have to wait till November 3rd for any relief. Although Kanimuri is physically weak, she is mentally strong, Mr. Karnanidhi said. He also added that Congress President Sonia Gandhi asked about Kanimuri's condition in jail. A Delhi court handling the trial will decide on 3rd of November if Kanimuri can leave jail. Yesterday, the CBI said that it does not oppose her application for bail. On Saturday, Kanimuri, a Rajya Sabha MP, was formally charged with criminal conspiracy along with 14 other people, including A. Raja, the DMK's popular Dalit leader, who has been in jail since February for masterminding the telecom scam. The AIADMK government is reaping the benefits of its successful poll campaign during the local body polls, with 84% of its candidates being elected as councillors at the Chennai Corporation. But what lies ahead is a challenge for the new council to keep up its poll promise of a cleaner and beautiful Chennai. NDTV Hindu reporter Krishnamurthy has more information on this.
The growth of Chennai city now rests in the hands of this man, Saide Dureswamy, who has been sworn as the new mayor of the Chennai Corporation. Incidentally, it's a day of many firsts at the corporation. It's the first time that the administration of the local body has come under the sway of the AIADMK. With the expansion of the city limits, it's also the first time that the corporation will have 200 councillors, of which the AIADMK has captured 168 seats. After all the promises during the campaign, it's now time to turn those assurances into reality. And the man on the hot seat has made his priorities crystal clear.
எந்தெந்த பகுதிகளில் குப்பைகள் தேங்கி இருக்கின்றதோ அந்தந்த பகுதியினுடைய மாமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள் உடனடியாக அவைகளை களைவதற்கும் சென்னை மாநகராட்சியினுடைய மேயரும் நம்முடைய ஆணையர் அவர்களும் மற்ற அதிகாரிகளும் போர்க்கால அடிப்படையில் இந்த பணிகளை நிறைவேற்ற வேண்டும் என்பதையும் நமக்கு ஆணையிட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். அந்த வகையில் சென்னை மாநகராட்சி முதல் தொடக்கம் இந்த 2 பணிகள் என்பதை மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
And right on the first day of his job, the mayor has sprung into action, devising a strategy for speedy redressal of grievances.
ஒவ்வொரு வட்டத்திற்கும் தனித்தனி செல்போன் எண்களை கொடுத்து அந்த எண்களின் வாயிலாக புகாரை பதிவு செய்யவும் அந்தந்த வட்டங்களில் புகார் பெட்டிகளை வைத்து மக்களின் குறை கேட்கவும் இந்த 3 விதமான தன்மைகளின் அடிப்படையில் மக்கள் குறை கேட்டு மக்களின் அனைத்து பிரச்சனைகளையும் உடனடியாக தீர்வு செய்ய வேண்டும் என்றும்
With the new council at the Ripon building, there's renewed hope among Chennaiites of a quick solution to their mounting civic problems. The northeast monsoons will be an apt challenge for the council to prove their worth in resolving civic issues at the earliest. In Chennai, this is Krishnamurthy for NDTV Hindu.
The northeast monsoon, which brings the bulk of rainfall to Tamil Nadu, has set in over the state as per the regional weather office's report. Rainfall occurred at most places over Tamil Nadu, Kerala, South Interior Karnataka and at a few places over coastal Karnataka. He said adding rain or thunder showers would occur at many places over Tamil Nadu, Puducherry over the next 48 hours. The northeast monsoon has set in Tamil Nadu on a somber note though. 3 people, including 2 women of a family, were killed in a landslide following heavy rain at Kotagiri in the Nilgiris district. The ground caved in at a dump yard. The family that lived further down was buried alive. Former President APJ Abdul Kalam is going to play mediator in the Kudamkulam nuclear plant row. India's missile man, who is a strong advocate of nuclear power, has planned to survey the coastal nuclear installations. Last week, he said he would visit all nuclear reactors across coastal belts to hold discussions with scientists personally about all aspects, after which a report will be prepared. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Jayalalitha has announced relief measures for fisher folk to help them tide over the lean rainy season. Every fisherman will receive an amount of 4,000 rupees during the 3-month lean season. This relief measure for the fishermen will cost the state government a massive sum of 70 crores approximately, and this will be benefited by 1.7 lakh families. Police closes in on a woman who conned more than 100 others. More on that after the break.